Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy LQ, and this is the Fantasy Football Picks and Bets presented by Prize Picks. Please go download the app and sign up today using promo code MMN, and you'll be all set up to get the big bucks. They're matching 100% of your deposit up to $100. You cannot beat that. So I got a great show for you guys today. These three guys are must-have fantasy football players. I definitely need these guys across all my leagues, max shares of you guys. I do not want you guys leaving the draft board without these three guys. They will be helping you lead your way to the championship. So let's get right into it. Hey, so I got to get me some Cooper Kupp. He's definitely a must-have. I know this is a homer pick. You see the Ram stuff behind me, but I cannot leave the draft board without Cooper Kupp. Wide receiver 18 right now. He's a clear-cut wide receiver 2 with huge upside for a monster touchdown performance. Once upon a time in 2019 when he finished wide receiver 5. They're in a similar situation now where the running game took a hit with injury, a.k.a. Todd Gurley, back in 2019. So I definitely think Sean McVay's not really too confident in the running game with Darrell Henderson, who also just had a thumb injury, and it's kind of like, oh, no, here comes the injuries. But it's not going to keep him off the field, but it's just I don't think the running game is going to be as great as everybody wants it to be, and I definitely think this can lead them back to a pass-heavy offense. 2019, Jared Goff tied with Jameis Winston with the most passing attempts with 626. So with that being on the table as an option for them to go pass-heavy, this creates more opportunities for Cooper Kupp, more targets in the red zone, which equals more touchdowns for Cooper Kupp. And I love to see and hear that. So I definitely think him at wide receiver 18 is a great value for a nice wide receiver 2. With a lot of wide receiver 1 upside, and I definitely need all of that. I need all of that on my team. I need max shares across all my leagues. Now, next up, I got to have me some Najee Harris. Running back 11 right now, and I think we're a little too low on him, to be honest, because right now he's going as a lot of people's RB2s, and this could be a dangerous combination if you get a JT in the first round, if you get a Nick Chubb, or if you get an Austin Eckler. All these combinations can be great with a Najee Harris. I honestly believe we're going to be talking about him in the first round, early first round, top 5, maybe top 7 this year. Najee Harris has shown us great ability, workhorse ability, if anything, in the preseason where he's catching passes out of the backfield, fighting for extra yards. This is all things we like to see out of our rookies. Najee Harris is going to be a beast this season. Definitely take some weight off of Big Ben, having to throw the ball, 90 times a game. I definitely think the running game will make the offense more balanced because they have Najee Harris. The last time we've seen a guy like this get this much workload and get this much praise and be a dual threat out of the backfield is Le'Veon Bell. I'm not going to say he's going to be Le'Veon Bell. He may even be better than Le'Veon Bell. So Najee Harris, I need me all max shares. I cannot leave the draft board without a Najee Harris. Now, my next and last and final guy, last certainly not least, because all these guys are fire. T. Higgins. Now he is wide receiver 27 at the moment, and we're hearing reports of a lot of Jamar Chase is struggling through camp, trying to get separation, and then we're seeing him in preseason kind of struggle where he's dropping passes, et cetera, et cetera. So therefore, that lets me say, hey, I'm going to take the cheaper option at ADP and get me some T. Higgins. I'm going to go with what I know, going with the safer option. I know T. Higgins is an NFL playmaker. That's exactly what I need on my team. I definitely think with a healthy Joe Burrow, sky's the limit. With T. Higgins having 6 touchdowns, I look for these numbers to increase. The targets, the catches, the touchdowns, et cetera, et cetera. T. Higgins is the guy to have as a solid wide receiver 2. And I love the value I'm getting on him because he has some wide receiver 1 upside. And I definitely think he needs to be on your roster. Do not leave the draft board without T. Higgins. You let everybody else jump and get the Jamar Chase and get, whoever else that they're going to jump on inside that top 25 of wide receivers. T. Higgins is wide receiver 27, sitting outside of that top 25. The value is there for him to have a huge upside as a wide receiver 1, as your wide receiver 2. Go get you some T. Higgins. So that wraps up these 3 guys you shouldn't be leaving the draft board without. These are must-have players. So make sure you guys download the app Prize Picks. Set up your account, sign up using promo code MMN, and let's get the big bucks this season. And I'll see you guys next week for another great episode. Peace. Yeah.